Hello there, YouTubers. Well, I woke up this morning so happy that I had some time so that I could do a little YouTube update. And I just noticed that when I moved my hand up there, it's rather shocking because this is my new setup. I'm not going to move very much because today has been taxing. Let's say it's been taxing, slightly stressful. Because the first thing I noticed when I got up is hundreds of gallons, okay, tens of gallons of water gushing out of the washing machine all over the floor. And the washing machine died completely. I mean, it's been on its last legs for a long time. We definitely made do with the washing machine last year. We've had it repaired twice and they just don't last that long. It's about 5 years old and they just fall to bits. It was a top loading, heavy duty, 10 kilogram per load, Admiral, high capacity, Maytag American import. I'm not slagging off American imports. When it worked really well. But it's a bit like an old Chevy, you know, once the big ends got loose. I'm just going to test something for a moment, because I'll tell you about this in a moment. 1, 2, perfect, now I'm all right. Yeah, once it goes, you know, it just falls to bits. So we've got a new one, thank goodness. It's taken all day to order a new washing machine, and there's someone going to bring it today, because we have got so much washing. We've had people stay and then they've gone, and now we've got another load of people coming to stay today, and all the bedding's got to be washed, you know, all that normal domestic stuff. So that was bad enough. So then I finally sorted that out, came in, set up my camera and my new studio system, which you're witnessing now. I think you'll admit it's pretty suave. And the microphone didn't work. I recorded quite an interesting piece about getting over making do with stuff and buying things and all that stuff. Lovely pictures, no sound whatsoever, because I use this little microphone that I clip on. 1, 2, yeah, it's still there. I use this little microphone that I clip on that's been incredibly reliable. It got me through the whole making do year without any trouble at all. And now it's decided if I breathe on it or look at it in a funny way, it just goes instantly. It just crackles off and that's the end of it. So I'm being very careful and very still here today, and I'm sitting in a rather peculiar position in my super luxury studio. Hang on, I'm going to just adjust. Ah, that's a bit better. Let me just hear that I'm still there. So I'm having to constantly... I'm also trying to work out the lighting. The lighting is, I would say, you could classify it as unflattering, couldn't you? As in vile and ugly. I think you'd be right. So this year so far, apart from filming, which I've been doing a lot, and I'm away all next week filming, this is for the series. Some people have seen it in this country. How do they do it? It is quite good fun. It's not quite good fun. It's brilliant, actually. It's really good. And I don't even know what I'm doing next week, but I'm filming away for 3 days and voiceovering and meetings and all that kind of stuff. So I just wanted to get one YouTube up which you could actually hear. I wanted to do it. You know, I know it's my little hobby, but it's kind of become quite a central part of my life. Anyway, so shopping. I did shopping the other day because I had a meeting in the morning and I was going out in the evening, and I had a kind of lump of the day, first time this year, where I could go shopping. I was in the West End of London, England, which is shopping city. And I walked around and I went in a shop quite excited. And I'd even say, because I'd saved up cash money. So I had cash money in my wallet. And I know I've been criticised for being a champagne socialist. You know, someone said you're a champagne. Oh, it's all right for him. He can make do for a year as a hobby. He's a champagne socialist. Take a look out of the window at the real world, is what I was told. And I did reply in a nice way, but I won't go on. I'm not claiming poverty. I'm very lucky. I'm very privileged. I'm very aware of that. And making do for a year made me even more aware of that. That's the main thing it made me aware of. Going, don't moan about your situation. You're very lucky. And I think people who live in this country, people who have access to the internet, regardless of where, even if it's a cafe, you know, an internet cafe, even if they rent it for an hour, the fact that they can do that, means they're privileged on a global scale. Go and meet the guy who lives on the train station in India. That was my suggestion. Not that I've ever met him. You know, and he's not going to leave a comment on my YouTube page, is he? You know, so there's a lot of people, however miserable and downtrodden you feel in this country, you're still privileged just because you live in a developed Western nation. You know, you've got electric lights, sewers. I've been down the sewers, I know how they do. I've been to the power station, I know how they generate it. You know, so Anyway, that's aside. So I went shopping and I looked in shops and I looked at stuff and I didn't want it. It's really difficult. I didn't want anything. This is my new t-shirt. I bought a t-shirt. I bought a pair of trousers because once you get to a certain age you can't wear jeans anymore. It just looks tragic. So I bought a pair of kind of chino-y trousers in a sale because it's the sales on now. I never even thought of that. So they were very cheap. And I bought socks and I bought pants. I've got lovely new pants, lovely new socks. Oh, I can't believe it. I just did a whole lot. God knows when that went. I bet it was after I... Anyway, I've just had a boring rant. I've just had a really boring rant, so it's probably just as well I didn't go on. Oh, what a pain in the butt. Washing machines, microphones really piss you off. I'm going to wear these all the time. I'm going to look like an idiot. Oh, that's good. All right, at least I know now that I'm making washing machines and microphones. Who would have thought it? It was my glowing Friday. I was really looking forward to it. Friday, I can do a YouTube. It'd be so easy. With my new black backdrop, my new camera, the Canon HG10, not that they're sponsoring me and not that I want to give them any free advertising, but it's a very nice camera, high definition camera. And it has a hard drive, it doesn't have tapes. Oh, what a relief. 5 hours of yabbering. I could do a 5-hour non-stop YouTube. How boring would that be? Shopping. I don't want to buy cheap stuff, which is the obvious thing to do because it's cheap. Like this t-shirt, I can't even remember what it cost, but it was cheap. Uniqlo. I wonder where Uniqlo source their goods from. Probably not made in a unionised factory in Western Europe where people are paid above the minimum wage, let's be honest. You can get, there's this company, or a guy in England called Paul Smith, very high fashion sort of gentleman's outfitters. I've met him once, we did a panel together. At some conference, and he was a very nice guy, and his t-shirts are about £90 for a t-shirt. I mean, I'm not saying anything flash, it doesn't have buttons or anything, it is your classic t-shirt, but it's made in a factory in the UK by unionised labour, paid well above the minimum wage, using cotton sourced from unionised cotton farms in, I can't remember where, but you know, where they know where it's from and it's not slave labour. And that's how much a t-shirt costs if you do it like that, 90 quid. I mean, I'm sure there's a bit of a markup, but I bet it would, even if you did them in bulk and did them in a cheaper way, they'd be like £40 for a t-shirt. This t-shirt was in a pack of 3 for 3 quid, maybe 4 quid, 3 different colours. And I just wanted a black one to go with my new regime of mature man in front of a black backdrop. A bit like the Apple How Do You Use Mac OS Leopard 10.5. That I did buy, I admit that. It's really nice. Time Machine is so cool. I keep throwing really important documents away because when you've got Time Machine on your computer, you just press one button and it goes and there's all the previous versions of your desktop there, not your desktop, your whole computer. So you can find the thing you threw away. I threw away my book. I just had to do it. I'd finished writing a load of it the other day and I went, right, I'm going to throw that away. I threw it away and I was nerve-wracking. I had backups, but not of all the stuff I'd just done. So I threw it away, put it in the waste bin, emptied the waste bin, went, oh God, this better work. Clicked on Time Machine, went back an hour, there it was. Perfect. Fantastic. Technology. And then it really stuffs you up. Your washing machine squirts water all over your house. Your microphone goes... And now I've got to download this to my computer, which will take about a week, because it goes over USB. What's wrong with Firewire? Goodness sake, I'm rabbiting now. I'm going to shut up, but at least I can hear the last bit. I know that, because I've had my stupid old school headphones on. They are old school. My children's old primary school threw them out. They were in a skip. These headphones, they work. You don't want to walk around with them plugged in your iPod. You look a bit naff. But they're really good. Anyway, that's enough from me. I'm going to go. It's been great talking to you, and if you have been, thank you for watching.